Shots fired! I'm hit!
At 2:50 in the morning, a mother was asleep in her own home. By sunrise, she was gone, and the man who killed her was in a high-speed shootout with police. This is the story of Victoria Truss, a woman who called for help and didn't get it in time. Before we talk about the killer, you need to know who she was. Victoria Truss, 34 years old, known as Vikki to the people who loved her, the oldest of 3 siblings, and a mom to a 14-year-old son. Friends described her as loving, vibrant, a woman with her whole life ahead of her. She lived in a duplex in Shorewood, Wisconsin, a quiet suburb just north of Milwaukee, the kind of place where people know their neighbors, the kind of place where nobody expects something like this. Here's what makes this case haunting. Victoria saw it coming, and she tried to stop it. 2 months before she died, Victoria called police. She wanted her ex-boyfriend, Michael Griffin Jr., removed from her home. He was refusing to leave. Officers showed up, and he was gone. But here's the critical detail buried in the search warrant. He allegedly had a firearm. Police found nothing. They left. About a month before the murder, Griffin moved back into the apartment. Whether by choice, pressure, or circumstance, we don't know. What we do know is that the system had a window to intervene, and that window closed. July 3rd, 2:50 in the morning. Most of Shorewood is asleep. Michael Griffin Jr. breaks down the door of the duplex. The landlord, who lives in the same building, he is shot first. He survives with wounds to his chest and hand. Then Griffin finds Victoria. When Shorewood officers arrive and try to secure the scene, Griffin opens fire on a squad car.
Shots fired! Shots fired! I'm hit! Shot! 924, I'm hit. I need medical at Wood. He's still shooting. He's at Wood at that original address. .924, I was hit in the chest, upper right shoulder. The suspect somewhere on the 1700 block of Wood. I believe the shots were coming upward. I got hit by about 3 rounds to my squad. 1 hit me in the shoulder. Okay. Squad's going down Wood. Be careful. That's right where the shots were. Yo, Will, dude, I'm hit. I think my vest took it, dude. It's right here. Sit down. Sit down. Alright, I'm good. Just like shot at? Yeah, dude, there's bullet holes. There's I saw at least 2 or 3 bullet holes in the squad. Where were you at? There's glass in my face.
The bullet hits a Shorewood officer, but his vest stops it. The officer survives. Griffin flees into the night. Victoria was not so lucky. She was found dead inside the home. Hours later, at broad daylight, police spot him driving like nothing happened. Around 9:30 in the morning, officers locate Griffin's vehicle. He doesn't pull over, he runs. What follows is a multi-agency pursuit through Shorewood, into Glendale, and into the city of Milwaukee.
Speeds are 60. Glendale police in pursuit, black Mercedes, shooting vehicle from city of Shorewood. Southbound MLK through Locust. Speeds are 57. Glendale police in pursuit, shooting vehicle. Black Mercedes, 1 occupant. Successful convicts also hit a squad too. We're gonna be eastbound.
Officers try stop sticks. They try to spin his car. He keeps going.
Center, eastbound center, he's gonna lose it. His rear tire is extremely damaged. All right, southbound 1st Street. Southbound 1st.
I got comms. Southbound 1st approaching Clark.
Speed bumps on 1st. Be careful.
You're gonna lose it here. We need MPD. Swarm the area.
All right, shots fired. Shots fired. He's shooting out the rear window.
Back off a little bit.
Truck 82.
False alarm. We were picked up by Milwaukee.
Southbound 1st passing Meineke. Reminder, shots fired at the police.
Southbound 1st passing Meineke. Shots
Shut
fired.
the f*** up!
Police. He's got spill all over the road. He's got multiple flat tires, extensive damage coming up to Reservoir. Westbound on Reservoir from 1st Street. Coming up to MLK. Stand by. Through MLK, continuing westbound, coming up to Bellar Phillips. One for hit.
Shooting, don't fucking pit.
The chase ends near 6th and Reservoir in Milwaukee. Griffin stops and starts shooting at officers again. Police from Glendale PD, Milwaukee PD, and the FBI return fire.
He's shooting. Get down. Yep.
Watch the crossfire.
You guys have a shield back here?
Michael Griffin Jr. is shot and killed at the scene. It took an entire multi-agency response and a gunfight to stop him. The shooter is dead, but Victoria's son still wakes up every morning without his mom. A candlelight vigil was held in Shorewood. Friends and family gathered outside the home where she died. Flowers piled up on the sidewalk. Her friend Dominique Jones said Victoria was like a sister to her.
She was a strong young lady, hard worker. Like, she always had a job, always had good jobs. And she always made sure her and her son never had to struggle. Soon I found out that it was her. My heart just dropped. I've been in the world 53 years. I've been here long enough. I just wish I could trade places with my daughter just so she could be here with her son. I'm gonna miss that about my baby. I'm never gonna hear her voice again.
3 officers from Glendale PD, Milwaukee PD, and the FBI were placed on administrative leave following the shooting, a standard policy. No officers were charged. This wasn't random. Victoria tried to protect herself. The system failed her. She called police. She reported the weapon. She asked for help. And 2 months later, she was dead in her own home. Victoria's story is part of a devastating pattern. Domestic violence victims who reach out for help before a fatal incident. The warning signs were there. Shorewood Police Chief Heather Worth called for community support for officers after the incident. But community members and advocates are asking a different question. What support did Victoria get? Victoria Truss deserved to be protected. Her son deserved to have his mother. Remember her name? If this story moved you, share it. These are the cases that don't always make national headlines, but they matter. Every single one of them. Drop a comment below. What do you think needs to change to protect victims of domestic violence before it's too late?